before so you guys. Come on. But somebody doesn't take out the trash properly. Not naming names. Somebody just leaves trash on top of the full barrel. This is what I got to deal with. Not only that, but you guys are buying Ben token? What is going on here? How much can we handle? Crow is at 6.5 still. And you guys got to tell me what's going on. If Alex is honestly shilling Ben, then I can't call it anymore. But like, this can't be genuine interest. What's the appeal? I've got a million thunder for whoever can give me a benefit to holding Ben. Cause I'll get some. That's the game. Better than picking up trash with your hands. All right, we'll go back inside. We'll get some music. We'll get this going. This day's got to turn around. Work's coming up here. Let's go. Oh, I hope we don't lose audio. God, I always forget that when I go out to the driveway. All right. Crisis averted. Now let's see what's going on around here. Salty Sea Queen's here. Work, what's up?
I was going to say that the big positive to holding Ben is you're going to get rich.
Is that a promise though? Because I'll give it to you if that's
it's
the
so
answer.
obvious.
All right, hit me with the Ox Addy. They're all making money, and I feel left out every day. Every day, I feel like I spend so much time trying to listen back to the spaces I've missed, follow everything that's going on Twitter, anything I can pick up on YouTube, and yet still just watching trains go by. But like, I'd rather like train watching is a pastime. I don't know about around the world, but like people watch trains in America if you don't mind them going by you. But like if everybody's making money on that train for free, you're going to feel some type of way. But like I can't handle the manufactured FOMO and the fucking paid hype. Because Alex is over there eating sandwiches talking about like, should we run the space longer? Tell me he's not getting paid for that shit. Three Wise Bens is it's a good pun, but I don't think it's a good idea. Fuck it. Now I just sound like an old hater.
Yeah, I don't want to.
This is the dilemma.
I don't want to be mean to people named Ben.
This is the DeFi trilemma.
But I'm not a big fan of Ben's. So
wow, tough crowd. No, the DeFi trilemma, for those who don't know, is speed, security, and scalability. Can't have all three on a blockchain. We talked about that this morning. What's new though? Sea Queen, what's going on with you?
Oh, I just got home from the grocery store. So Just, about to make a salad and then get burgers ready to put on the grill.
Oh yeah, I forgot you had a song request for today. I can't find the laptop, but when I do, I'm gonna play it.
The song is fire too. Absolutely a banger.
We love playing requests. We don't get a lot of requests, but I'm seeing everybody filing in here, which is great. Tweet out the room. Wow, you guys are ahead of the game. Look at that. And look at all the projects that are in here. I see Dirty Stalkers, Crosmo, Meerkats. We got the Bach team. We got Jimmy. Jimmy's rocking a boomer. Jimmy, what's going on, man? We need to hear about the Susu thing that's going on right now. New America is here, and we're gonna have some really cool shit going on in the Chronoverse on Friday with P2E Plaza. Oh, I got all types of news. Hold on a second. Whoops, wrong button. New America's coming up here. And I actually dropped a bunch of tweets that are kind of important. So let me scroll my own timeline here. Oh yeah, that Coinbase. Remember when Coinbase had that insider trading shakeup and dude got fired for telling his brother, he was texting his brother-in-law or some shit, like when coins were gonna drop, and they would just buy a bunch of it with like a burner wallet. But this is a blockchain and you can't really hide that shit. So he just got 2 years. Fuck around and find out. Bro, we keep telling everybody and they're not listening. What's up, New America?
Yo, Alpha, what's good, fam? What's up, everybody? Hey, Salty, I see Salty over there. Good to see you, Salty. Hey, Alpha, what's going on? I missed it. What's going on in the Chronos First this Friday, man? I missed it, missed the memo.
What? No, you got shit going on. What's up with the purge, man? Isn't that going on Friday?
The purge is not gonna start Friday. Maybe there's a pre-purge. We're still getting stuff together, but the purges, it should start this month, late this month. But we're doing some pre stuff, getting it hyped up before then.
Oh, that's what I'm saying, man. Like, there's a lot happening this month, so we'll warm that shit up for you. P2E invited us for Friday. We're gonna have some type of like showdown. I'm not a gamer, bro, but like I will, like, if I can get in there on some device like an Apple laptop, hopefully I will play.
You gotta get Eli in there, man. The first person shooter mode. Let him shoot up everybody. That's the key, bro.
He's on
See,
the Oculus. That's what he
oh, okay.
wants.
He
He
wants
wants
that.
in on the Oculus. This kid is ready. Like, he's I see him playing the shooter games because he's got his hands up like this, walking around.
Oculus is
He's gonna
coming.
be
It's coming
dangerous.
soon. He tell him keep getting ready.
We're learning how to be patient, man. We're doing better. We're doing better. You know, like Matic is at 86 cents, 87. We were at $1.50 in February. Remember that shit? You remember everybody that was in here talking about I wish I had bought Matic at like 80 cents. Well, here you go. It's back. Crow is back to 6.5. I'm like I'm at a loss, bro. I'm starting to think it's repeating like last summer, but that's what they want us to think. So it's like But who is they? And then I just start going around in circles. Somebody's got to help me. Peter E's coming up here. That's a good sign because at least he can help with the information on Friday. One step at a time here. We'll figure out the market. I swear Crow can't go under 6, but I said that at 7. Yeah, work. Don't get me started. PD, what's up, bro?
What's up, Alpha? Did you see the tweet about the event next Friday?
I did. I should pin it up here.
Do it. We got an official date next Friday after the space. We're gonna do the Purge event for the Island Thunder community. We're giving away Thundercats and some Thunder token for whoever has the highest score at the end. It's an Unreal Engine metaverse, right? The Chronosverse is. So there's a PvP and PvE aspect to it, and whoever has the highest score, the most kills at the end of the event, takes the whole bag. So there we go. There's the tweet.
Found
Oh, I
it.
see
Pinned
that.
it.
I see.
Yeah. See, I wasn't wrong. We got a purge. It's not the New America purge. It's a warm-up purge. Fight in the purge.
It's all New America themed. The whole purge thing. It's a limited time event. We can go in there and start it whenever, but it's a limited time thing that is a New America NFT collab with the Chronosverse. So definitely a big presence for the New America NFTs in all of this that we're doing in all these events.
Yeah, it's cool that we can do these things together. It's not a small thing to me that we're 3 separate projects technically doing one thing together.
Yeah, man, and that's my goal is to try to just promote everything that I can in Chronos. So if anybody else has a project they want to do an event like this for, like, as long as we can find time or calendars align, we can make it happen. That's what I want. I've got a big space. I can put a bunch of people's stuff in it. Like, I've got of course we've talked about, I've got the Community Coin Casino. I've got the Crunk Lottery in there now. I've got a bunch of Web3 games in the arcade. So that my space in the Chronosverse is not about me. It's about the crofam and getting the best that crofam has. Some visibility.
And that's the vibes, man. That's what we're always talking about in here. So I really hope that everybody gets behind these things when we're all working together. Like, I should hit up Crypto Report, Kip, and have them put it in the YouTube video, just to let all these kind of Venn diagrams of pockets of crofam come together. Go ahead, New America.
Oh, snap. My hand was up. But yeah, I do have a question. So it's next Friday, not this Friday, right?
Yeah, it's next Friday. I mean, of course, you guys can go in and do the games whenever you want, but I'll be around to host it and get cool video and whatnot, and provide the giveaway NFTs next Friday. I'm going to be up in Pennsylvania in the mountains with no internet or cell service for this weekend, so had to push it off till next weekend.
Sounds nice. Work, don't be throwing thumbs down.
Hey, for one thing, hey, P2E, what are you doing in about 2 hours? Are you going to be busy?
That depends if my wife gets home or not.
I'll shoot you a DM. I wanted you to try jumping on Discord and kind of stream the Chronosverse live to show people how to get in and use the weapons, use the characters, how to ignite the purge event. It's kind of simple, but I do want the community to know how to do it if you have a chance.
No, for real. That's what we need, man, because that's the other thing about when we fall into these pockets. Like, it's not a bad thing, but we forget that those around us who aren't doing the same exact things as us every day don't know how to use it as well as us. Whether it's Fulcrum Finance, whether it's Crodex, whether it's the Chronoverse, and how to engage in a metaverse.
Yeah, absolutely.
Properly and effectively.
Shoot me a DM, New America, and I'll we'll figure that out. Because when we did the Kronk and Pepe Crow team deathmatch thing. That was probably our number one struggle. Was pretty much everybody was new, and so trying to get everybody through all the technical hurdles of getting it installed. And of course, we were trying to push out the 1.81 patch at the same time, so there was a little bit of technical difficulties. Some people had never experienced a zip file before, so getting everybody onboarded, I think. Is going to be good with the amount of time we've got between now and when the event is. So, if you listen into this and you want to come compete for the Thunder and the Thundercats NFTs, I would recommend trying to get onboarded before the event. That way you're in there. It's not super troublesome. Of course, the Cronus First Discord is full of people who can help you, or just slide in my DMs and I'll help out.
Yeah, and we would love for anyone down there who has used the Chronoverse to come tell us about your experience. I think the last time I went in there, because you can go in on a laptop, on a MacBook. I remember using it.
You used to. So the way that they're doing the Mac version and the mobile version is through virtual machines. So that was up for some testing for a little while. It's down right now, but it is something that's going to be coming back to be able to access through non-PC devices. But it includes mobile, so you'll be able to get into the Cronus First via mobile. Just the virtual machines are down right now, and they're going to scale that out more. But it was a huge hit and pretty big success for people.
I think that's going to be huge. Yeah, I think the mobile thing is going to be even bigger. I don't know, but it seems like a lot of people game on their phones.
Yeah, that's been a big request, is being able to get into it on mobile, and it was pretty cool. I gave it a shot, and it works. Obviously, the best experience is through a PC, but if you're not trying to rock Fortnite moves in the middle of Cronus First, the virtual machines work great.
Hey, what's up, Clint?
Yeah, I'm about on the PC. Question about its requirements and whatnot. I particularly have older equipment. It's all the way back to 2014, but it still hashes out up to date. Do you think there's going to be any issues with that?
So if you have a machine that's like a Chromebook, that's probably not going to fly. But my PC is 7 years old, and I run this on max settings. I think I've got like a what is it? It's a 2080, I think, is my GPU. So it runs fine on mine. We recommend that people have some sort of modern, machine, but it runs fine on pretty much any device that's got a GPU or was probably built in the last, decade or so.
All right. Well, I'm about to be figuring that out really quick. I run a GTX 980 and, oh man, an old FX 8350 processor on an older tough gaming computer that I have yet to see it fail on any of the newer 3A games. So we'll just see how it, because my equipment is quite old, and for actual gamers right now, this would be a bottom base rig. That's something that you would come in contact with. So that's just kind of, I'm giving this a shot.
Yeah, you should be fine. If you can run Fortnite, you can run this game just fine.
All right.
Nice. What's up, Salty?
So what I'm hearing is on my Predator computer, I can definitely play this game on. Like, I can definitely get in, right?
I'm not familiar with Predator computers, but it sounds badass, so I'm going to say yes.
Okay, that's what I figured. It's a gaming computer. I don't know. It just says Predator on the side. It's actually lasers, so I just kind of go on to do all my fun stuff.
Yes, you can absolutely get in, Salty. Absolutely. I know about that.
Does it have like the colored lights like
Yes.
I see on YouTube? Oh, that sounds dope.
Yes, and the keyboard also has the RGB lights on it.
I saw this video where the dude was making it like liquid cooled with a glow in the dark fluid, and it was the coolest looking thing I ever saw. And then it busted and got fluid all over the computer, which made the video more enjoyable for us watching it. But man, that's gotta suck.
I would have cried. I would have.
Who makes a liquid cooled computer? That just sounds like a recipe.
A lot of people.
Oh, okay.
Dude, I've seen computers that are like essentially aquariums. It's wild what they can do now.
Pretty cool, man. I swear when I was younger, I was kind of a computer nerd, but I am way behind. Like, I've been trying to catch up for the past 2 years. That's honestly why I've been running this show every day. But don't tell everybody else that. Just trying to catch up here. Trying to find out what the kids are up to. What are the kids up to?
Oh man, I'm too old to know what the kids are up to. My kids don't think I'm cool anymore, so they don't talk to me about cool stuff.
I think the kids are buying Ben, but I don't know because I go up in Alex's space because I thought I could trust him, and he's eating sandwiches talking about Ben token, and I'm like, this is not good. This can't be good, because Ben Armstrong was in there all night last night. So, what are we doing around here?
That's
You're
why
gonna
I
see.
went to your space. I was stuck listening to Ben talk about Ben coin.
I thought it might end, and it never did. It may never end. Who knows? Last meme coin season, I didn't know we were in a meme coin season. So it's funny to see it coming around again.
Man, I'll tell you, last market with meme coin season, like I avoided it like the plague. I was like, this is all a bunch of shit. Like I'm not touching it, and I missed out on so much money. I made a stupid amount of money on a BSC token called Cat Girl because somebody messaged me and was like, "Hey, this is gonna be big," and I was like, "Okay, cool." I threw like $20 in it, and I ended up pulling out over $2,000 on it. And I was like, "This is dumb. This is dumb for what it is, but there's money in it."
Bro, okay, so I was driving to the UPS store a little while ago, and it hit me. Like my whole idea, this like in the back of my head the whole time. I didn't realize it, but my thought process, the way I was rationalizing giving everything away, right, was that one of these days I was just gonna hit it big again, like last time, you know? But I don't think you can just bank on that. Especially if you're not gonna buy every single shitcoin. And I'm exhausted already. And I think it's just getting started. Sometimes I'm on, like I can long the bottoms and short the tops, but sometimes I'm off.
I was a shitcoin maxi during the last market. I came from penny stocks. That's how I got pulled into crypto, and yeah, I was in like all the scam tokens on BSC, and some of them popped off, some of them didn't. But if you do enough of them, you know, luck might be on your
And
side.
as someone who's well versed in this, would you not say that this Ben token is exactly like all of those tokens? Like, I was amazed at the story of the dev work and like how he just took the ETH out of the liquidity to pay himself and sent all the Ben token back to Ben. And it's like, and yet they're moving forward and
Well, I mean,
upward.
you hear those stories where shit goes real bad at the beginning of a project, right? But the only reason I ended up buying Ben token, actually, when Alex retweeted it, was when I bought Ben token. But when they got BitBoy Crypto on board, they've got public figures with reputation to uphold, as opposed to some of these other shitcoins like Cat Girl. Who the fuck knows who made that in probably Myanmar or somewhere like that? Like, there's at least some kind of confidence, or at least more confidence than any other like shitcoin that's out there, when at least there's a reputation behind it. But I mean, there's been several big rugs here recently, so who the fuck knows? It's a gamble. We know it's a gamble.
100%, man. A lot of people just last week were talking about, oh, I trusted Bitcoin baddies. And it's like, wait a second. We're still not learning anything. Like, I'm not giving you a hard time for buying it when Alex tweeted. That's like probably a good move financially. But like we're definitely not it's not that we're not getting anywhere, but we're not changing. We're not doing anything new.
No, and it'll be interesting to see what the new market brings us, whatever the new thing is going to be. So maybe this is it, maybe it's not.
Yeah, and if people hear it in my voice, obviously I'm discouraged. It's been a rough weekend for Thunder, man. We've been like just throwing haymakers as defense. So as a token that's been battling it out over a year in the DeFi space, it's tough to see the momentum always going to the new thing.
New thing's going to be the metaverse, like actually using the metaverse. Decentraland is relatively dead, right? But it's still a thing. It's still around, and I think it's going to be the metaverse and people actually using it.
Oh, for sure. Use case and long-term vision is still 100% the only game plan for us and for any successful token. I feel like it's like when I get discouraged like that, I have to remind myself that A, it's not about me, and B, ETH and Bitcoin, both. You look at their histories over the past, well, respectively, 12 and 8 years or whatever, and they've both dropped 80 to 90% multiple times. So that's just growth. It's about making it to the end of the race. So slow and steady, probably.
That's what they say.
Good. I'm glad to hear they're still saying that, because Jesus Christ, things change fast around here sometimes. Speaking of which, it's the top of the hour, and we are checking these charts. These numbers are brought to you by Crypto.com. Like every day, don't let them be your daddy. That means get your tokens off the exchanges, folks. Doesn't matter which one. Bitcoin is trying here. 27,990. Let's go. ETH 1875. These are critical levels. We got to get back over 19, back over 28 psychologically. Matic is at 87. Are we? Yeah, 87. Cosmos Atom, $10.57. So Crow is at 6.5 and Pepe is at 2. Wait, 1, 2, 3. Yeah, 502. AMP is up today. That's cool. It's always nice to hold one token that's going up at least. Whoops, wrong button. MMF is still going down. We're almost, yeah, we are. Jesus Christ. Are they going for a half a cent? What are we doing here? They're at 006. That's the first time I've seen it at 006. Let me back this up. Pause. Yeah, that's the first time they've gone under 0.7 of a cent. Tectonic is holding strong. Let's go. Orion Protocol is your big winner for the day, up 19%. SudoSwap 18.5. Bitcoin Cash is up 10%. Holy shit. Helium sticking in the top 10. $1.50, up 8%. And Ocean Protocol. Okay, speaking of Ocean Protocol, I was in an AMA this morning with Open Ocean. What do you guys know about Open Ocean? We talked about them a week or two ago with Bach, I think. They're in the DeFi wallet. And I don't think people know this, but they have a fiat on-ramp, off-ramp. A DeFi fiat on-ramp, off-ramp. And not to jump into a new subject, but we said last week, whoever dominates the DeFi on-ramp, off-ramp wins. You don't need centralized exchanges if you can on and off ramp in DeFi. So I was brainstorming ways we could do it with Thunder. This is what we should be talking about. Like what can we do? Costs $5 a month to start a Shopify store, right? If you have a token in DeFi and you have a Shopify store, why can't you tie a physical item to an airdrop of tokens and do it that way? Say we sell our, just like something we have a ton of, right? Like these thunder patches. Put them up there for $10, but you get, what do you get? 500,000 to a wallet. Now that's a DeFi on ramp. There you go.
But you need the native token though, right? Because otherwise you're not gonna be able to pay transaction fees.
Right. This would be for people already in the ecosystem, right? So it would be like a token gated part of the website. If you have a Cronos NFT, you're in, and you can make purchases with your credit card, get your airdrops. Hold on. That is the stove. Go ahead, Salty.
All right. So what I was going to say is that we are already kind of doing that with Bad, where we have our own Shopify account where it links to our Mint sites, to all of our hops, to our Galaxy Swap, the vessel for that, everything, along with our merch website. It's all on one website now. So it's kind of similar, and it's through Shopify.
No, that's awesome. Because I just thought of that today, and it means it's a good idea. Because Legend already thought of it.
Are you saying that you have a fiat on ramp?
We have a way to, like, it just links to our IO website for the mints. We have it linked on there.
Shoot me a DM with the like links and stuff, and I'll throw it up in my metaverse buildings. I've got like a little,
right, because then you link it to the metaverse, and now you've got a fiat on ramp, off ramp in the metaverse that you can engage with. We don't need anybody else.
There you go. I'll send it over to you when we're done with the space.
Let's go. Jimmy, what's up, man? I put your thing up top. You playing hard to get with me, you?
I'm good. Thank you very much anyway. Thank you. Well appreciated. Yeah, I was just thinking what you were saying about the on-ramp and off-ramp. But I think nothing in this DeFi space or Web3 is as sweet and as getting the money you make in Web3 into your Web2 account, if you know what I mean. And I know everybody says, oh, decentralization and all, but if you're not making, like, say, for example, with CDC, if you are withdrawing more than 50,000 euros, I think you have to kind of renegotiate that, so at the end of the day, if you get more people in Web 2 into Web 3, at the end of the day, they're low hanging fruit, because we all think that because we're already in Web 3, this time 2 years ago or a year and a half ago, I was in this space as a listener down below listening, but the only way I could learn about coins was to make my own coin. So I think that's the way this whole thing is. If you want to learn about NFTs, make your own project. I know it sounds cliche, but that's the way it is. And every day you give us this space, and I kind of appreciate it. Yeah, the Susube is like, at the end of the day, a savings club. It started all about buying Chronos NFTs because we made money buying NFTs. And that's why we stuck with it. We thought this time we'll be millionaires selling NFTs and buying NFTs. But at the end of the day, we ended up where we are. Earlier today, we're in the space with Daddy G. These are people that we all, we bought NFTs. We speculated about buying NFTs, but now we're all project, leads. And it's all down to this space. So there you go. Another thing I want to mention, don't think that I'm just eating up your time. I know I do have a project And I do know that it's coming out, and you always give out to me for, or you always say that I don't tell you when I'm dropping. But yeah, I think it's on the 12th of May.
I did my own research this time, yeah, and I put it up top so everybody else could know.
I appreciate that. And there you go. Susu Bears, like at the end, we've been here for a while, for OG Bears. At the time we came out, that was when the Lions were crossing over, and we think we played a big part in convincing a few Lions to drop or withdraw the Lions from CDC into Chronos. Texas down there, even back calculated, and then he bought one of them Lions on Chrono side. I think Sus was one of the benefits of that. But yeah, so there you go. We came out back then, and the Lions were just all still very hungry. No utility, so to speak. They just generally had a JPEG. This is no disrespect, but this is fact. So they've come over now to Chronos, and they're dropping this game now. And if you do not have a Lion, and you might be thinking, oh, I'm shilling, I just think the Lions are going to be, right up there. So even if you want to get a Cope, get a Cope. But then do get...
No, don't get Cope. Get a plot of land. That's all you need, right? Like it's like $65 because y'all drove the floor up 50%. You crazy fuckers.
Yeah.
$65, and that's your entry ticket to the game. And this is going to be huge, man. From what I hear, between the Altura partnership, the Main City launch, Chronoverse, the Purge with New America, the Island Thunder integration, Crosmo Dev built the first goddamn blockchain game on this chain. Okay, that's who you're dealing with here. This is the squad.
Actually got some alpha for you on that if you want. There's about 5 people in our Discord right now who are playing our latest updates in testing, and so we're launching a multiplayer mode, PvE, PvP, and also a few single player updates that's been long awaited and long overdue, but I've been busy with a lot of things about real life and other projects that got in the way.
I'm starting to think fortune favors the patient. Honestly.
I'm actually joined the space for something else as well. Earlier, people were talking about Shopify. In case you're running a Shopify store, Johnny is running one from Buddy Labs, and there's a Crypto.com Pay integration. So if you want to accept that, it's pretty easy to set up.
And that way, yeah, so people would pay, so this would be...
This would be giving
right? Because the first thing we were talking about was keeping CDC out of it, basically, right? Having a DeFi on-ramp. Technically, you're coming to Chronos, so it is CDC, but you know what I'm saying.
I just finished up a new website for Johnny. If you head over to buddybricks.com, I was talking to him earlier. He gave me the go-ahead to share this. But we're doing the exact opposite there. So it's fully DeFi. You can mint your Buddy Breaks, which is your digital NFT, but you can also get a form for your physical NFT as well.
Yo, we gotta talk.
But so just go to the website, buddybreaks.com. If you mint one, only holders or minters get to see the order form and an order button after connecting your wallet.
That's super interesting, man. So you figured this out?
Yeah, but it's not hard to figure out. It just checks if you're holding a Buddy Breaks in your wallet, and then you can see an order form, and then you basically send an email. Johnny receives it. He automatically gets your token ID, your wallet address, and then your physical address in case you want to share it. But that's optional.
Yeah, you're probably gonna want to share it because I got Buddy Bricks in the mail. A lot of people got Buddy Bricks in the mail since this past weekend. I've been seeing them all over Twitter, and the product is immaculate. It's holographic. It's got an NFC chip or whatever. It's amazing.
And now you can do all of it on DeFi.
And we're just doing this on our own, folks. This is DeFi. Don't ever forget that shit. Whatever you can think up, we can build. That's the beauty of this. That's what keeps me coming back every day. Who's up, PDE?
So just to add on to what, hand down. There we go. To add on to what he was just saying, the Mikey Chemp's store has a metaverse store. Crypto Mason 21 is the guy who hosts that, and they're off the east side of the main city there. And so he's got a store in there. You can go in Kronos first, go to his land, go to the store, and order straight from there as well.
That's awesome. What's up, Salty?
Oh, that answered my question, is what PDE just said. So we're good. We're good.
We good. We got 7 minutes until our third and final 420, folks. So if you got something to tell this community on a Tuesday, hit that mic button. That shit is still free.
What
Just tweet
up?
out this room.
What up, Alpha? Oh my God! Do you know what? How's it go? Jesus, I am. What a crazy couple of days. I was literally in Discord there. I was like, I need to go to the jungle. I was talking to somebody. I was like, I have to go. I haven't been into the jungle or Coffee and Crow since Alpha's had a bit of a hard time. He's going to think I'm fucking like not speaking to him or some shit. So
You're
I was like, I'm
all
gonna go over there.
suspect. Let me tell you something, troops.
God damn it!
I'm watching everybody. I've never done so much Twitter snooping in my life. I'm
Oh my
going through
God.
your likes. I'm going through your retweets. If I see one fucking tweet about the fake thunder, you guys are out of here.
Well, I'm glad I made it. I'm glad I've made it the cut. So far, I think I haven't been banned from anything, so that's good. And I'm glad I heard a couple of things over the last couple of days. I had to make like an emergency trip to London where I like drove there and back in 48 hours to help one of my kids with some shit he's going through. So I've kind of been out of the game a little bit. But to be honest, it was probably a good time. There's a bunch of shit going on.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
it was good. But yeah, I heard a few things. But I don't want to go digging up all that old shit. But I was talking to you in the DMs anyway, so you know how I feel about it all.
Yeah, man, I feel the same way, and
yeah,
that's what makes me feel a little better. And then at the same time, it's incredibly discouraging that we're still dealing with the same shit. It feels like
there's nothing. I was going to come in and I had all these things to say, and I was like I said, I don't know. We've all moved on, so I was like, there's no fucking point. All we've got to remember, and all, like for you especially, and everyone goes through it at some point, don't they? This bullshit, and it's such a horrible get out clause, but it is. We just have to be like, it's fucking DeFi, and if these motherfuckers want to do what they want to do, then let them do it. The bottom line is, you've built your community, you've built your thing, and anybody who's associated with it and supports it and appreciates it, I've said it for a year and a half, 2 years. Like your community projects will always win over, and that's not to say that whoever is behind all this shit, these anonymous groups, maybe they've got a community too. Maybe people enjoy it, and if that's their thing, then fucking.
No, that's the crazy part, troops. Is I go snooping, right, and what I realize is that the majority of the likes and retweets are by these accounts that were just created, that have all the same followers and followings, and they're all tied back to the same thing. So it's like, it's not really bots. It's more like people
it's a little
with
group.
Too much fucking time on their hands.
Right, exactly. And like genuinely, like I don't know who the groups of people are, and I haven't spent really any time. Is it Trollcoin? Is it this? Who's associated with what? Like all the speculation. I mean, I'm sure you like if they came at me like they come at you, then maybe I would spend a little bit more time looking at it. But fuck it, man. If that's what they do and people are into it, then let it happen. The only thing I will say is that on that one that one space a few nights back, I can't remember, it was one that ITK did, that kind of not started it, but it was when a lot of the shit was going down with that fucking token, whoever launched it and all that.
Oh yeah, that was when I first heard about it.
Yeah. So the only one thing I will say
about
that space, all I know is that I was the first person in that space. ITK started it up, and it was just his usual space, which is called fucking say anything you want or whatever like that. And so I was the second person in it, and I was in that space the entire time until the end. So I know every single thing that was said by who and in what. And there genuinely wasn't. Like, I know there was some stuff, like, you hear a lot of hearsay, don't you? And people get in the DMs and say shit and blow shit up. Like, and I know you got upset with a bunch of people that you thought might have been kind of really kind of throwing shade at you. But all I'm saying is that there was a bunch of people who weren't, and like even ITK, he was telling people to fucking chill out and calm down and like fucking stop being hard. And the people taking it too far, everyone can have a bit of fun and a joke, and it's like, okay, it's fucking DeFi, do whatever the fuck you want. But there is a bit of a line that we're allowed to say. That's our line. If people don't agree with it, then whatever.
Oh yeah, no, 100%. The ban hammer was indiscriminate. It came down so hard, I fucking banned everybody. But
I saw your tweets,
I know,
like 400 people or something.
I know for a fact those guys are cool, and I unblocked all of them. But like, the funny thing is, your comment about the DMs is like on point and then some. Because I'm getting screenshots from Discord because y'all know I don't go over there, but I still have to see everything. So like, it's wild.
And people will keep you right in some ways, and it's hard. Some things that'll get misconstrued or out of context. But I remember even in the early days, like, we took so much shade of so many different things, and being through different groups, and people have said things and take things you say, and it's fucked, man. But you just keep doing what you're doing. I say this all the time. I'm not perfect. You're not perfect. None of us profess to be. But we turn up every day and do our thing, and as long as you do that, you'll be all right.
Oh yeah, man. I'm yelling at myself every day. When I say get your emotions out of this shit, I am yelling at myself.
It's hard.
I'm the first one that's guilty of that shit.
Oh, of course, and I am too. Like I even like there was the only thing I even got involved in this whole last few days was a thread that I wasn't even involved in, where Bach decided that he was going to bring me into a conversation, but not even just bring me into. Yeah, I see there too, where he decided to throw in that comment about me losing my job, and I was like, "Whoa, what? Like, where the fuck did that come from? And what's that got to do with anything at all?" And that's the only time that I got involved in any conversation. And to be fair, I had a DM with him.
Shit, man.
Yeah, I just DM'd him and said, "Hey, what, dude? I wasn't even in the conversation. Like, what the fuck?"
Everybody needs to take a deep breath.
Yeah, we sorted it all out anyway, and that was that. But
that's good because it's 420, everybody. We did it. We did it again. We burned through all 3 420s like we do every goddamn day. I'm proud of you guys. I don't care what anybody else says. You're doing a great job.
Nice to see my man Crosmadev up here too.
Yo.
The best. What's up, man? Nice to be here.
Best
yo, yo.
What's up, Drewski?
Yo, just got home from the gym, brother. But I know that I wanted to pop in here. I was hoping that since you started at 5:20, you would end it at 7:20 like you do sometimes. But unfortunately, that's not the case. I'll make my speech very short and sweet. Kronos Town Hall tomorrow, 1 p.m. EST. It's not the normal Kronos Town Hall. It's like a community get-together space. I feel like we kind of need that with everything that's been going on. We're going to have Rumble Royales. We're going to have a Lions Social Club donation event. And I'll also be launching the Lotus token. Everyone and anyone is welcome up into the speaker box. It's not just going to be the projects this time around. And it won't just be a chill space. It'll be a chill space. Everyone's going to be having a good time. We are going to be talking about some stuff, right? And having a few events, but it's going to be a fun space. Feel free to pop in, pinned it up to the top. If you want to share it around, set your reminders, feel free to do so. But that's the speech. Hopefully it wasn't too long this time. Like I do sometimes.
Get out of here. This Canuck. Give him a fucking.
Are you relaunching the Lotus token, Dragon?
What? Yeah, so we were on HopSwap, and okay, so we were on HopSwap. They're great guys. Love HopSwap. But it was time for us to move off of HopSwap. So we're going on to Crodex. We're just launching a new contract for Lotus. Everyone that holds the current Lotus is going to get an airdrop of the new Lotus. We're going to put the LP back into the new Lotus, and it's all going to be on
Wait, Crodex. Dragon, why don't you just relaunch it as the BRC20, bro?
Well,
I'm not even joking with you. Like, I'm getting into BRC 20s.
You'd be a fucking legend.
BRC 20s are cool, Buck, but that's not the plan right now, brother.
Bro,
That's
I
a
don't
hot
think
topic, though.
I don't think there's any liquidity in Chronos, to be honest with you, bro. But sure, yeah.
There's no liquidity. Wait,
Hey, Drew.
go ahead, Drew.
Wait, I was just going to say it's nice to see Drew listening to the community. I know he takes a lot of heat as well, and we always have a good laugh with him and stuff. And he always asks with like genuinely for people to give him feedback and stuff. And I know because I was in a space where some people said, why don't you make it a bit more chill, like less shilly and that. And it's cool to see you doing that. So I'm looking forward to it.
Thanks, bro. Yeah, it'll be a good space. But final thing, I want to touch on what Bach said real quick. If we made it a BRC 20, BRC 20s are cool. They do their own thing. I made a bunch of money, a shit ton of money with a few BRC 20 tokens. But for a play to earn game, we're constantly paying people out in our monetized native token. And as I'm sure you know right now, Bach, the mempool is fucked. Like, it is fucked, bro. So if we had to pay people out with a BRC 20 token, we'd run through all of our mint funds and then some in like a week. So
Yeah, you're pretty right. BRC 20s are not really meant to be like transferred.
yeah, exactly.
Like
That's why Chronos is the place to be, Bach. It's the place to make your
Alpha, you're
token.
right, dude.
It's
I'm
the place
bullish
to
on
build
Chronos
your
again.
game. And you know what, Bach? Aggregators are going to be the big thing. Because
I'm turning my ARB bots to the opposite side, bro. I'm gonna start pumping up Crow now.
Oh, good. It's
also,
time,
the other thing I was going to say, Drew, didn't we were just talking about that space. It's the last time I'm going to mention the ITK space from days ago. But interestingly, we did the town hall in that space for those who remember. And that's what I was going to say is funny about when you get DMs, Alpha, of screenshots and stuff, because throughout that whole evening, at one point the title was new Alpha token launch or whatever, new Thunder launch. At one point it was the Kronos Town Hall. At one point it was Troops Next Mint. At one point it was fucking Tombs Doomsday something or other. So it's about context, right? Somebody can snapshot a picture.
Is the only one who remains on the blocked list. I don't know why he decided to turn the heat up at the end, but like,
I don't know,
bro.
I don't know why he's turning the heat up either, because he's such like a OG of the space. I don't know, and he's been in here listening to you for like a long time, so it's kind of weird. But
been in here a long time. Now he's airdropping Thunder Twats to the top 50 holders of our token, and they've been coming in here all day. Like, yo,
did they rip off the metadata, Alpha?
Yeah, dude, they ripped everything.
Damn, that's sad, bro.
It's not
listen, it doesn't even matter. Like, look on OpenSea. It happens all the fucking time. Every time there's a collection, there's 5 more of them. So don't ever forget, Alpha, that fucking what does it say about flattery? Imitation is the fucking sincerest form of flattery, or some bullshit like that, right? So
form or the sincerest
nobody
form.
starts coming at you ever until you start making it. As soon as you start making it, people start coming at you. And
well,
I'm
Alpha,
not trying to blow smoke at your ass.
The irony is not lost on me. No, they they try and steal your thunder, bro. It's
Alpha,
part of the game.
Are you friends with Mr. Hoddle? Because I saw some weird texts with Mr. Hoddle. Like, are you guys cool?
Yeah, we're cool, man. We're both from Massachusetts.
Oh, that's not what I saw. I saw he was kind of like. Let me see. Let me pin up at the top.
Oh yeah, please pin it up at the top.
No,
right
don't
here
pin it up at the top. The Kronos Town Hall pin is up there, and people still haven't shared that around.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Yeah,
everyone go share it around, and then you could pin it, Bob.
Also, instead of all that crap, pinning up all that old shit, what text on said, whatever, who cares? Also, you've got the town hall. Also, you've only got 24 hours left for your Crow Draw tickets, so jump in and grab them. It's quite a low amount right now. Everyone's obsessed and going crazy over Ryoshi, which is fucking awesome. It's nice to see this little buzz that Abisus Bay has created right across the chain, with all projects getting together and getting involved.
Oh yeah,
awesome
that's why Bach is sour, man. He got left out of the fucking Ryoshi game.
That's annoying. I'm sure he'll have a way of holding some, or maybe he wasn't interested. I don't know.
I don't know. I've been
Alpha,
pushing
like,
for this.
don't put me into this shit, dude.
No, I've been rooting for you. What are you talking about? I've been grooming you for this for years, man. I'm
Okay,
trying to
Mr.
get you in.
Epstein.
Easy now. You know Trump just got fucking charged. Like, I think this might be the first time he's been criminally charged.
Which truck? Our truck?
Trump. I
Trump.
think he
Yo,
said
he
Trump.
really said
No, he didn't.
truck.
Guilty on
It's a
sexual
civil charge,
abuse.
Alpha. It's a civil charge. It's not
It's a
defamation.
civil charge. I'm just saying he's guilty.
It's just $5 million, bro.
It's just $5 million, bro.
I don't know if you remember,
sexually
but Trump,
assaulted
He
someone.
paid for that off his last mint. He's all good.
Yeah, you all better go and mint something. It's on Crosy, so that's cool, right, Bach?
Yeah, it's pretty cool, Alpha.
You fuck.
No, dude, I'm serious, bro. Like, I don't know who built that contract for you, bro, but it's like, it works pretty smoothly, bro. You know, it does the whole LP magic thing that you like.
Got us over 1,000 minutes.
Alpha, how much did I charge you for that, bro?
Not a damn thing.
It's like almost like I give money to people that want to start projects, you know. But yeah, you know, I'm
give
just
them
a bad guy. I'm just the bad guy here, you know.
Say goodnight to the bad guy, everyone. That's why you need a bad guy, so you can point at him and say,
"Dude, I'm still getting shit."
There goes
bro.
the bad guy.
Dude, Phoenix Finance messaged me today. Actually, it was a funny message.
Yeah, did they say KYC yourself, motherfucker?
No, they were like, oh, hey, we're sorry about what's going on with the Pepe Croak thing. You know, there's no evidence that you're dumping on the team. I'm like, bro, like, what the fuck is going on with the Pepe Croak thing, dude?
Yo, we're rooting for Pepe Croak. We're rooting for
I'm rooting for Pepe Croak too, dude, but they're literally in the DMs. Anytime their tokens go down, they're like, it's Bach. I'm like, what the fuck, dude? Like,
I know. It's so confusing, isn't it, Bach? Here, let me mute you, and I'll explain it to you. You're the bad guy because you want to be the bad guy. The rest of you don't got to go home, but you can't stay here. You got to drink that water, brush those teeth, own your keys, own your crypto. This is DeFi, ladies and gentlemen. If we haven't proved that shit to you yet, I don't know what will. Stop telling your seed phrase to everybody, you ding-dongs. That's all your NFTs and crypto going out the window. You write it down, pen on paper, put it in a safe, put it someplace safe, show somebody else how to do this shit, because god damn, it ain't easy. It's crofam for life, though. No, wrong one. Yeah. Lots of love, everybody. Peace.